everyone, are you ready for another adventure? It's me, Wokey, and I'm back with another Fake Grand Order video. And it's time to actually start what is going to be a very, very likely and long series of videos as we get into Celeb Summer Experience, which will then lead into Ordeal Call 3. I was debating pretty heavily if I was going to do this, only because, well, the issue here is that the end of this event doesn't really have an ending. The ending that you wish to find is in Ordeal Call 3, and that would require me to play the entirety of Ordeal Call 3. And that's a lot of videos. I'm gonna be really honest with you. It's a lot of videos. But then I asked myself, what the hell am I gonna do if I'm not doing anything but that? So I guess that's gonna be the next series of videos. It's gonna be very long. It's going to be broken up into Celeb Summer Experience, and then once that gets to Act 13, I'll start Ordeal Call 3. I also feel really bad because I still have Ordeal Call 1 to go through. I did promise someone when I did a stream that I was going to eventually get to Ordeal Call 1 and finish it off. I'm likely going to have to actually go through it and finish it off completely, and then I did see a couple other people who were actually interested to see me actually experience Ordeal Call 2 and experience it raw, because I don't know what anything in the story is. I still haven't really been spoiled on anything that happens in this game, even though I try and keep up to date of it as much as I can. But for story stuff, I usually try not to look too deep into it, and if I do see something, I usually forget it by the time it comes over to here. So that's a very long way of saying, if you like this video, please leave a like. These videos are going to be extremely long. I'm not going to ask for likes on every single one of them, but if you want to comment along, feel free to. And again, this is also a great way if you want to experience a story but you don't have time for, you can hear me go through it. It's not the best way. I think the best way to experience the story is to play it yourself, but plenty of people are kind of really busy with their lives, and they've told me, like, I don't think I have time to actually go through the story, but if you're actually just saying the story, I have time for that. So I'll help those people out where I can. And with that long intro out of the way, let's begin the summer. So I have not started the event at all. Let's begin with the prologue, and let's get into it. As you can see here, I also have Ciela as well. I was able to pull her off of an extremely bad workday where I was feeling the luck. Let's get into it. What's all the commotion? Come on, Pops, back me up here. You can't think summer without thinking about the beach, right? So what have we been there before? Just pick the beach. You know you wanna. We could borrow Father's fancy ship and live it up in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, grabbing killer waves and eats. I see. So you're proposing a cruise on a luxury liner? I suppose you make a good case. Don't be absurd. You're not thinking this through. The cruel summer heat is the very reason we should choose a vacation destination where we can hide from the sun's rays and enjoy a cool summer retreat. If you feel like wearing a swimsuit, you can always go to a pool, but you can't beat the comfort and convenience of a city. So I say we go with a resort in a city. Yes, right. I suppose that's also one possible approach. Glancing at the technical advisor in a silent plea for help. Personally, I prefer a destination other than the beach or the city, somewhere entirely different for us to enjoy. Like that time we went to a deserted island. Who knows what kind of opportunities for discovery somewhere new may offer. Glaring at the technical advisor for being manifestly unhelpful by adding yet another option. What's going on? Oh, good morning, Senpai. To answer your question, you know how our summer break is just around the corner? The director was just discussing possible special simulator settings for our vacation. But then Mordred and Tenochtitlan... I got this. Tenochtitlan. It's always when you put them together is where I fuck up. Happened by, which was when things started getting heated. I see. I'm still hoping we can find some way to resolve this peacefully, but so far, I'm only seeing one answer here. Really? What is it? Please tell us. If we can't find a way to breach this divide soon, the director will end up literally divided as well. I really wish Kyria Light would stop voicing such horrifying truths so casually. The answer is, just forget the whole thing. Who says you have to go outside just 'cause it's summer, huh? Just stay home. Home's the best. There's no place like home, right? All you need is a great game and working AC. What more could you ask for? Yes, that's all well and good, if they're willing to go with that. But see, they're not even listening. Beach. City. Is she about to get fucking shot? What's this? Huh, I failed, but all I did was offer some advice. The auto-scan program's running. Let's see. Spirit origin graph data anomaly detected. Huh. It's true. There is something weird with your spirit origin graph, Ganesha. I don't know what... Ganesha. Well, more than usual, I mean. You mean there's something wrong with me? But I feel fine. Please don't autopsy me. It is pretty big anomaly, but it's also not all that big a deal. Could you just be a bug in the scanner? Here, take a look. It's saying every servant of your particular class, that is, all the moon cancers, are currently showing up as unmeasurable. Again, it's not just Ganesha, its anomaly appears to be occurring with every moon cancer spirit origin graph. So what, like 4 of you? Of course, moon cancer is a pretty mysterious class that we still don't know much about anyway. I wonder why this is happening. I see. So you're saying we might be facing a dire situation, yes? Then let's table the topic of summer vacation for the moment and... wait. I know that music. But because I know the music of this game, regardless of what my brother and Common are trying to tell lies about me and slander. Hello, good people of Chaldea. How are you all doing in this fine midsummer day? That gentle yet mischievous voice, eminently rational, even as you are sure it's hiding something. You must be Devil BB, the dependable health management AI. That's right, Mash. I think you and I are gonna have a nice long talk later. As if this weren't already complicated enough, did you learn nothing from Luluhawa? We're not falling for your tricks again. No sane person would trust a shifty AI like you. Go enjoy your summer in the digital sea you crawled out of and leave the rest of us in peace. I think we found, 2 years later, I think we actually understand that. I think BB would actually trick a lot of people in the real world, is what I've actually found out. This was written 2 years ago. I think the answer is that BB would actually be extremely effective in today's society if she was unleashed. You know, I can understand that from Masterbred. Now you're saying such slanderous things about me too, Director? After I brought you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity all of humanity would kill for too? I guess an AI just can't possibly earn our humans' trust, no matter how cute, attractive, or advanced we may be. Now. I wouldn't go that far. Sorry, BB, I let my prejudices get the better of me there. If you have something to share with us, we'd love to know what it is. Now that is how Chaldea's leader should be talking. I'm touched by your magnanimity. Anyway, as I was about to say, I just happened to overhear your discussion a moment ago. The beach, the city, the wilderness, those are all great ideas, but they've all been done to death, don't you think? Also, that is not what she said. She said, don't go to the wilderness. She said, stay at home. You want to go somewhere new? Somewhere the excitement has only just begun? You want to go to a beach you've never seen, a city you've never visited, a tourist spot with blazing hot sun and a snazzy hotel? What would you say if I told you that all you have to do is say the word, and I can take you to exactly such a dream spot? So, are you saying this place can also satisfy servants who have me caught between a rock and a hard place? So we're talking, what, a city on the beach? Something like that? As long as there's somewhere I can catch some gnarly waves, I don't mind if there's a city nearby. I'm not denying the pleasures the ocean has to offer either. Water and cities complement each other very well. So if this dream spot of yours manages to fuse both in a pleasing way, it should be adequate. I don't know. Can you really take us somewhere as incredible as you're saying? Of course I can. I'm a super capable, ultra advanced health management AI. This is the year I'm going to show you a summer spot so mind-blowingly good that you'll be shouting, "Baby's the best!" at the top of your lungs before you know it. That sounds great if it's true, but I know what you mean, Senpai. The other summer venues BB prepared for us were both wonderful, but they also had enough quirks. I can't help but be hesitant about this new one. Oh, you think I'm all talk again? Fine, then I'll just tell you. This year, I'm inviting Senpai and the rest of you to AD 2030 Dubai, but in the future. Does she really need the spotlights when she's the only one talking? The future? Dubai? Dubai? That's in the Middle East. It's one of the Emirates of the United Arab Emirates, or the UAE for short. I'm afraid I don't know much about it other than the fact that it's supposed to be an enormous city undergoing rapid modernization, but more importantly... Hold on, did you just say it's Dubai in 2030? How are we supposed to get there then? You'll ray shift, of course. I know what you're thinking, ray shifting to the future, but that's supposed to be impossible, right? Well, it might be impossible with Chaldea's systems, but it's not for me. Or rather, it's possible because I'm a 100% Seraph-made AI created in the year 2030. So even if we're from different worlds, it won't violate my directive to manage your health if I just invite you to my time period. And a little pleasure trip to the future won't be a problem on the bleached earth. So don't worry, speaking as the OG Moon Cancer, as the only and #1 BB in fact, you can rest assured that you're in good hands. I just got the most incredibly bad feeling about this. I don't see the resemblance before, but now that I think about it. Well, I must say, someone's sure talking big today. You're saying the only reason we can't observe the future is because Chaldea's ray shift system isn't up to it? And you're going to use that same system to take us there? Are you really sure that's safe? Well, I'm sure it won't be a problem at all. I will be using the coffins, yes, but the ray shift will be performed with a different system, only I'm familiar with. So don't you worry about a thing, Senpai. All you have to do is get packed and thank your lucky stars for little old BB's greatness. Dubai of the future is a sight to behold. I guarantee that boredom will be the last of your worries. And of course, you won't need to find your way on your own either. I'll send you a guide as soon as you arrive. Oh, and while Dubai would normally subject you to a bunch of strict rules, my special BB tour package will get you off the hook. So feel free to wear whatever summer gear or swimsuit you like. Ta-ta for now, my little celebs. Hey, wait, I still wanted to ask you about these spirit origin graph anomalies we've been... And she's gone. Damn it! Looks like we've got our primary suspect. This is BB we're talking about. But hey, maybe it wouldn't have made any difference. It's not like she would have told you just because you asked. I didn't get most of that, but it sounds like we're getting a new beach to hit this summer, yeah? Hell yeah, I gotta get ready so we can leave ASA freaking P as soon as freaking possible. An enormous city underground, rapid modernization, huh? The nerve of her saying such a thing in my presence. The UAE is in a desert, as I recall. We didn't have anything like that back in our world. I look forward to seeing just what this new city has to offer. I'll admit I'm a little concerned, but overall, well, what do you think, Gordy? Sure, why not? Dubai ought to be quite safe. I, the commander, know very well how hard our servants work each and every day. So I am, of course, in favor of letting them relax and enjoy themselves. Besides, BB's primary directive is driven by good intentions, yes? She may have her share of oddities, but those things are always first to fail. As long as Wokey is there, I expect everything will be fine. And I'm not just saying that because I couldn't take another minute sandwiched between the outdoor camp and the city camp. Honestly, I'm kind of intrigued. Yes, me too. If it is really just a regular Dubai, I can't pass up a chance to see what it's like in the future. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested in BB's approach to race ship technology. So the rest of Chaldea is on board with this plan. I'm definitely not about to speak up against it. Besides, BB's actually been an invaluable computational? Is that what it's called? Computational resource. She deserves a reward as much as anyone else. But I get the sense that there's still no shortage of funny business afoot. So I want you all to take every possible precaution on this excursion. To that end, I'm going to be choosing even more servants than usual to go along with you, so make sure you're ready for that. Bring it on! Haha, I'm glad to see you in such high spirits. Go on, enjoy yourselves. As for me, I think I'll take Ganesha's advice and indulge in some driving games in my nice air-conditioned room. My nerves could use it. What racing game is Gordoff playing?
Forza?
Forza? He probably is playing Forza.
Wait, what year is it?
It is... We haven't advanced past 2020, right? The year ended at 2019 or 2020. I think that's correct.
Okay, 2019 would be the cutoff because once they got out during 2020, everything was frozen.
Yeah, so he's been playing the same 2020's era racing game this entire time.
He is either playing Need for Speed Heat F1 2019 or Crash Team Racing Nitro Wheels.
I choose to believe that Gordoff is getting fucking sick with it on Crash Team Nitro Racing.
Okay.
Alright, continuing the prologue. Alright, it looks like you're all ready. Sure am. Feet first, then elbow, then hat. Very specific fetishes, but I respect it. I've never worn a swimsuit before, but I like it. It's so easy to move around in. I'm still not sure why you chose me for this. Feet first again. Then, yeah, plush. The extreme plush shot is actually what I'm here for. I only got this swimsuit so I could hang out with Lady U. Oh well, now that I'm doing this, I might as well enjoy myself. Talk about a once-in-a-lifetime promotion. Is this gonna also be feet? They always go feet first. I didn't even, but to be fair, I didn't realize she had like little skull things. I think that's cool. But only on one leg? Oh, I'm not going to begin to understand women's fashion. I'm the Queen of Curse, so I will have to make extra sure I don't embarrass myself. I doubt Summer on the surface has anything going for it besides heat, but I've been chosen to protect Wokey, so I can at least do that much. As Chaldea's foremost representative of cities, it is only sensible that I was chosen to accompany you. Feet again. Bag. Blue glasses. Skirt shot. The Triforce, which seems to be on her leg, but only on one of them. Yo, big ass hat. Forget about Talak and fuck me. Forget about Talak and Huitzilopochtli. Huitzilopochtli. This time I'm going as Tenochtitlan and Tenochtitlan alone. I also did Tenochtitlan. I always forget the tet in it. Anyway, that sentence is specifically designed to fuck me in like 5 different ways. So where's that other servant who was yammering about the beach and surfing? If you mean Mordred, they tend to be even more rambunctious than usual during summer. So I think they probably went on ahead rather than wait for us. On which note, I will be joining you this time as well, Master. I'm having her bring along even more accessories for her shield and mysticos than usual, so you're ready for anything. If anything happens, don't be afraid to lean on her even more than usual. Anyway, Wokey, these are all the servants who will be accompanying you this time. Just kidding. Come on in, guys. Men feet shot. The men don't get separate feet shot reveals. They all get like one giant one in there. Heh. Summer hidden eyes. Why does Bartholomew look like the most he's just been broken up with in this picture? Oh yeah, he's playing for Go. He's got bash. I just got fucked on this banner. Yeah. Oh man, I'm still all he's in Fuyuki too. He has no idea what's about to be coming for him. Summer hidden eyes. See, that's a smile you have it as a beginner but gacha player, then it quickly gets away from you. Doesn't it just roll off the tongue? Girl with one hidden eye. Step back, you pervy weirdo. If you don't, I'll keep stomping on you till there's nothing but a fine pace left. I think Zufu is also kind of a pervert, but only a pervert for one specific woman. Which is more called, it's more dedication than anything else. God damn, that's a lot of man. It'll be my honor to keep you safe this summer, Master. Sir Percival at your service. Oh, go ahead.
It looks like you just finished Groundberg. I zoomed in.
Oh, did he just finish? You just the update on Bartholomew's Pago session?
Yeah, because of Organex Smash.
Okay, fair. Oh, if you're wondering about this outfit, Lord Merlin gave it to me for the summer. While it's not as durable as my usual armor, it's much lighter and easier to move in. So please don't worry. If I need to fight, I'll be just as capable as ever. A true hero dresses up for the summer. At times, they may also remove their armor to beat the heat. I got that from Ganesha. It's really quite profound when you think about it. Karna also has maybe the most insane chest window out of, including all the female servants. This might be an insane chest window. It's really cool though. I like that it looks like he has a giant eye. Whoa, you've all got new outfits. I know you've got a few more companions than usual, but for this trip I figured strength in numbers was the right approach. Anyway, that really is everyone now. As soon as we're done double checking things, you'll be off to Dubai. Indeed, remember, this is a vacation, not a mission. Your only duty is to relax and have a good time. Yes, certain parts of this excursion elude me and leave me a little nervous, but that's true of international travel in general. But as long as you all stick together, everything should turn out alright. Now get out there and have yourself some fun. I'm off to go play some Crash Team Racing in the comfort of my own home. Yes, sir. Ooh, pretty. So this is Dubai, or rather Dubai's airport. I can't believe how clean everything is. Indeed, it's easy to feel at home when everything is so well kept. Fascinating, it all lines up with what I read before we left. Is there a lot of I was gonna say, is there a lot of like just Dubai merchandise hanging around at Chaldea where they said get a timeshare in Dubai or something like that? How the fuck do you know anything about it? Those shades and smile are a great combo. He does. He looks like he would fit in right into Top Gun. I'm gonna go with this. Of course, I was only able to read the entry in Chaldea's database since we didn't have much time. The truth is, I rather enjoy learning about other countries' cultures and climates. So while I'm certainly committed to keeping you safe, I still intend to enjoy myself. I plan to take in as many sights as my duties will permit. I hope we can share some fun times together on this trip. Definitely. No way. Is something wrong, Denoch? What do you mean? That was an outburst of joy. My... Girl, please, I love you. Stop giving me these trials. Telemak Squee. An airport is the gateway to the modern city. It declares the city caliber. It declares the city's caliber all for all to see. And this gateway is absolutely flawless. Not only is it immaculate in architectural design, it's extremely well thought out. This whole place is brimming with anticipation and tension, brightening the heart and sharpening the mind of an unfamiliar traveler. Honestly, the presentation has me reeling. It's the same feeling you might get at seeing a young person in formal wear making an extra effort to stand up straight. Let's see, I think there's a ceremony in Japan that involves young children dressing in kimonos. Shichigo-san, was it? Imagine seeing a darling young child doing their best to participate in a formal ritual and you'll understand. But I digress. It's still too soon to be completely won over. This city makes an excellent first impression. That's all I can say for sure just now. It's not as hot as I expected. They must have air conditioning here. Yeah, now that I'm here and seeing how nice everything is, I'm actually getting excited. True, the scale of this place is impressive. It's a modern building, but it has the kind of solemn air I'd expect in a temple. Expect of a temple. I was wondering what it would be like here. So far, it's surpassing my expectation. I'm fine. It's nothing. Just a small headache. It's gone now. I guess the race shift made me a little sick. What was that just now? Hey, I get it. New places always bring on a sense of wonder and exhilaration that's almost intoxicating. So I'm pretty excited about this trip too. That said, it looks like that exhilaration isn't all we're going to find here. At least not if that headache-inducing ad I'm seeing is anything to go by. I'm not sure that's an ad. I think it's just BB being BB. What could that be? I just realized there's like two different I guess if BB owned a place, I guess I shouldn't be. I'll be blunt. I have no idea what we're looking at. Hold on, let me do. I'll be blunt. I have no idea what we're looking at. It looks like a poster with an electronic billboard or maybe a calendar. At least you can tell from the art on the left that it's got something to do with BB. But still, this is an international airport, right? Where does she get off acting like she owns it? I don't know. For that matter, we still don't know why BB invited us to the future Dubai in the first place. But before we got to that, we should check in with Chaldea to let them know the race shift was a success. Huh? You can't reach them? No, I can't. That's weird. I know comms have been acting up lately, but we took extra measures to make them as stable as possible this time. Just a moment, let me use the sensors in my shield to run a scan and see if anything else is amiss. Beep beep. Huh? What is that? What does this mean? What is it, Mesh? Well, assuming I'm not mistaken, it appears that I'm unable to identify any of your servant classes. Is that a problem? Not necessarily, it's clearly an anomaly, but the fact that we're all here as proof of our existence is still being verified. So I don't think anything has changed either internally or more fundamentally. It just means that we can no longer determine what type of servant you are from looking at you. I don't foresee it causing any problems in combat or elsewhere. We saw something like this before we race shifted too. Think it's related? I'm afraid I can't say at this point, I'm sorry. So we just don't know, huh? I like to say, no harm, no foul here, but... Indeed, between this and the strange BB billboard and the being mysteriously cut off from Chaldea, something definitely feels off. Does this mean we should be on our guard or just not worry about it and focus on enjoying our vacation? It's really hard to say. There she is. You must be Wokey. Does everyone in Dubai look like this? Welcome to Dubai. We've been so excited for you to arrive. I'm not talking about what they're wearing. I'm saying specifically the sunglasses. I have a feeling the clothes are probably accurate. I'm talking about, does everyone wear shades, or is this something you would do to BB? Lady BB has told us all about you. We're thrilled to have you as our guest. Whoa, popping in my face. What the? This isn't the welcome I was expecting. Maybe these are the guides BB said she was going to send. Good point. Are you... Oh, no. We're only here to officially welcome you to our city. Your guide is waiting for you over at the bus terminal. Come on, we'll show you the way. Okay, let's go see what's up. It's definitely hotter outside, but still not as bad as I thought. Maybe it's thanks to the spirit origin. The more I wear this swimsuit, the more I like it. Would you look at that? Even outside the airport, it's all futuristic and tasteful. Agreed. Architecture like this may not serve any practical purpose, but it focuses on maximum visual impact is to be commended. The mark of a truly great city is its ability to keep people enthralled. I suppose you could call this the impetus of youth. They're clearly committed into making everything bigger. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm glad to see you're enjoying yourself. So where's our guide? Hey, over here. Is that? You finally noticed me, huh? Nice to meet you, everyone. I'll be your guide for your stay here in Dubai. You can call me BB Lily. What's wrong, Lucifer? Are you not a big fan of BB Lily? Is there something off-putting about this?
He's triggered by the woman on the screen.
If for some reason our cat Lucifer
That was a little bit too much than we do.
What do you know, Lucifer? What are the secrets that you keep? BB Lily. Saying don't trust her. BB presents Celeb Summer Experience, Dubai's Counterattack. The title Dubai's Counterattack reminds me of there's a Gundam I think there's a Gundam movie called Char's Counterattack. That's what I think of when I hear Counterattack. Oh, ooh, this is nice. Ah, it's a lot of desert. I guess that's just Dubai though. That's right, I completed all 3 dailies. Right, and we'll continue on. Give me a sec. Okay, let's continue on. Oh god, that's a lot of nodes. But we have to keep this going. These videos are gonna be long. BB presents Celeb Summer Experience, Section 1, Welcome to Dubai. The preacher. BB Lily? That's right. Oh, but please don't think of me as a smaller version of the BB you know. I'm my own person, completely distinct. Oh, and please don't treat me like a child either. I'm a very proper lady, even if I may not look it now. I'm also far more dignified and virtuous than BB could ever hope to be. In fact, I consider her more my auntie role model. She seems familiar somehow. Well, why are you staring at me? Do you feel like you've seen me before or something? That's very possible. They do say that there are at least 3 people in this world who look exactly like you. BB and I are a perfect example. As for any other resemblance you may find, I think it's best if we chalk that up to coincidence. I see. So your resemblance is purely coincidental then. How come your name tag says Kazura? That's, that was just the name of my class in school. Don't worry about it. I'll change into something more appropriate for when for where we are eventually. What the fuck? I'll change into something more appropriate for where we are eventually. At any rate, you all certainly took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? BB got more and more enthusiastic the longer it took you to get here. She started going on about filling Dubai with innovative new events, the likes of which has never been seen before. And now she's in a pretty bad place. I didn't think we were that late. We did get a little overexcited when we saw how nice the airport was. And a few other things distracted us too, so I'll admit we might have taken longer than we realized. More importantly, what do you mean BB's in a bad place? You've probably already seen signs of it here in the airport. But you'll see what I mean soon enough. A picture's worth 1,000 words after all. Now, come with me. I'll be taking you to your hotel in a private bus. Once you're all checked in, we'll take the bus over to BB's place. She really should be the one to explain everything. Now, come on. The bus is right over here. What do you think, Master? I think we can go with her. She doesn't seem like a bad person. That is a bad judge of character. Let's go along with her for now. It seems safe enough. That's better. Who's driving the bus? Alright, let's be on our way. It's about a 12-minute ride to the Marion Hotel, where you'll all be staying. As you'll soon see, easy access from the airport to the city center is another one of Dubai's hallmarks. She just sat down in the chair reserved for the guide. And for some reason, Percival is sitting nearby in the front row. Pardon me, do you mind if I ask you a question? Not at all, I'm your guide, I'm here to help. Well, as Lady Erishkigal mentioned earlier, there are some reasons we were slow to leave the airport. So I thought it would be best to ask you about them. That's exactly what I wanted to ask her about too. Way to go, Percival. This must be why he took a seat in the front. Damn it, his back is so broad I can't see a thing up it. There's a lot of meat up ahead. There's just a big ass meat shield right in front of the fucking bus. It's a fire hazard. First of all, we've been having trouble contacting Chaldea. Do you have any idea why that might be? You have? BB did say sending transmissions to the future would cost a lot more. It could be that the code conversions still aren't done yet. Still, there's only about a 10-year difference. I expect it won't take long for the connection to be repaired. I wouldn't worry about it if I were you. The ray shift itself is clearly stable, and I'm sure BB can tell you how you can get back. I have a question too, if that's okay. Do you have any idea why we haven't been able to determine our servant classes since we arrived? No, I can't say I do. More importantly, does that even matter? It seems to me that the difference in classes is pretty much a relic of the past. Especially here in Dubai. Huh? What do you mean by that? Be patient, we're almost to the city now. Once we're there, you'll see what I mean. When I said BB's in a pretty bad place. Well, there's a lot of BB everywhere. That's so it wasn't just the airport. You're right, Senpai. There are BB signs everywhere. This is actually just a statement on what Dubai is going to look like in 4 years' time. When a rogue AI takes over all of Dubai. Puts up their sign everywhere. That's right. They're everywhere you look. Up, down, left, right. This is what it looks like when BB gets a taste of Dubai's glitz and glamour and really lets it go to her head. What do you mean? Exactly what I said. While you took your sweet time getting here, BB began holding all sorts of different events. This made her widely popular with the locals. And now, after a snap election, she's officially become Dubai's new ruler. Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's true, just look around the city. BB controls everything here now. Most of the locals practically worship the ground she walks on. So she's the mayor of Dubai now, but isn't Dubai... Right, I've heard that Dubai is ruled by a long-standing monarchy and that it has restrictions on political participation. So then how... We're almost to the hotel. I think you'll all get a better idea of what's going on once we're there. We're at the hotel now. Let's talk to whoever's in. Let's see what's going on here. Who's blocking the danger here? I don't know if anyone gets that reference, but it's a reference to probably not the best Deliverance. The movie Deliverance. Probably not a movie. It's a really good movie. It's a fucking fantastic horror movie. Probably not for everyone. I'm not going to explain the context about anything from here. But there's a part in the beginning which is the happiest part of the movie, where the people coming in to see the locals, because it's like people from the city going into the countryside. There's a person plucking banjo, which is playing the banjo. And the kid's playing, and then one of the adults is like, I got a banjo too, and they start playing dueling banjos. Ding 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 ding, like, you know, ding 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 ding. Anyway, a guy comes up who is from the countryside, and he just pops up and says, "Who's plugging the banjo here?" Everyone ignores him, and then he slowly walks away off screen. And I saw it with a bunch of friends, and we've been quoting "Who's plugging the banjo here" every single time whenever there's a moment of anything. So it's probably I would say it's the greatest quote to come out of Deliverance, though it's not the quote everyone remembers most from Deliverance. Anyway, continuing on here too. Okay, when someone gets this full of herself, it's actually kind of funny. I'm not laughing. This is outright headache-inducing. I will admit that reality is at least starting to sink in. I guess this mean BB really does rule Dubai now. If that's a shock, you'd really better brace yourselves. You haven't seen the half of it. Once you've dropped off your bags, we're going to see BB, the new ruler of Dubai, in person. And she'll explain what this trip will involve. Since you all just arrived today, I suggest you leave your itinerary at that and spend the rest of the day relaxing. Good idea, thank you. So where can we find BB? Exactly where do you expect to find a city's ruler? Do you know the tallest building in this city? A place closer to outer space than anywhere else nearby? It's the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world and Dubai's crown jewel. No way, that's where they have the WWE Crown Jewel event at. If that doesn't count as a landmark, I don't know what does. Do you think that BB's working with Triple H? You don't think that he's like, hey, partner?
I think she personally had Triple H ex.
Oh, that's why she's so beloved by the people of Dubai. She cheered as Triple H got finally taken out. The second he stepped out the door. That's what you get. Oh, not even a week-long reign. That being said, I doubt she'll let you just waltz up to the top floor. Still, she'll probably meet you by the fountain in the plaza out front first. Well, whatever the case, it sounds as though we'll need to meet with BB. All right, let's put our bags away and go. I bet there's like a statue dedicated to that moment where she killed Triple H. Where it's just BB over with a sword through Triple H's chest in complete gold. Are we still not there yet? I feel like we've been on this bus for way too long. Actually, we haven't moved for kind of a while now. Traffic is pretty backed up, so is it always like this? You could say that. There's not much space to work with, relatively speaking, so the roads do get quite busy. There are plenty of lanes for traffic, but they're still mostly one way. The roads were designed for smooth traffic, of course, but they didn't account for so many cars. That's something to improve on. Oh my, so we finally spot a flaw in this young city. I suggest a system of canals. Should you need help from the world's greatest city built atop the water, I may be willing to oblige. Thanks for the tip, but we actually do already have waterways here. I take it you mean the Dubai Creek, the inlet that became the foundation for much of the city's growth. As I recall, they also have ferries running. Wow, you really know your stuff. Yeah. Well, I did brush up before we left. All that being said, it looks like this particular congestion isn't just a matter of Dubai geography. Down with BB's tyranny! Protect our skyline! I'm sick of seeing that face. I want you to know I fought every instinct inside me to not accidentally do an extremely racist accent, because that's not cool. Who are those people? Those are BB boycotters. Hugely popular though BB is, she still hasn't gotten her approval ratings up to 100%. There's a small but loud minority of dissenters who like to go around stirring up trouble like that. Now I see, so they're the ones causing this traffic jam. I'm sorry to ask you this, but would you mind chasing them away? Where'd that come from? If you're worried about the legalities, don't be. My duty as guide is to make sure your trip goes smoothly. And that is why BB has given me the authority to perform security operations pertaining to sightseeing. So as long as you act with my permission, you have all the authority you need to deal with these criminals. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'll go along with whatever you decide, Master. What about the rest of you? It does look like we'll have to do something about them to get traffic moving again. Since it seems they've completely barricaded the road. This disturbance is clearly affecting other citizens too. So I guess it'd be technically, be helping people. This does seem rather heavy-handed. Still, if this is what we need to do to keep the people safe, then I guess we have no choice. Though we will need to be careful not to be so careless that we injure them. I don't mind doing this, but... Indeed, we've been riding in this cramped vehicle for so long that I felt I was beginning to lose my edge. Carna's just like, I don't give a fuck about the humanities issues about them. I need to get the fuck off this bus. Alright, let's do this. But yes, don't injure them. Alright, there is something I should tell you. Remember when I said Lord Merlin gave me this outfit? Well, it has something of a quirk. Whenever I get pumped up for battle while wearing it, I end up looking like this. Apparently it happens naturally in response to my magical energy. This man's entire body is insane. Perfectly chiseled like a rock.
What does it say about Merlin?
That says a lot about Merlin, I feel. Merlin's like, no, I got this. Don't worry about it. We need to show this shit. Whoa, so it's basically a quick change costume? Indeed, though I can't say I see the point. Well, you know what they say, there's a time and place for everything. I like to think of it as like the Percival install, Whenever he's really ready for a fight, the install trigger happens and he goes out there and fucking fights. We're obviously going with big man, big problem. Ah, I'm just gonna hold there. There we go. I'm gonna put my dude up. I gotta rep my dude. No offense to Zufu. I also like Zufu. It was a very hard decision. Mystery headache. Okay. Now she said not to like kill him, so can't. Oh, yeah. It is basically it's time to ram through him. Let me see if I can. They're not going to use their noble phantasm, but that's not going to stop me from like critting them out of the sky. No, I can't. Not with at least not with Erish at the moment. Probably for story reasons, but I wonder if they'll let me with the others. I'm about to find out. Oh, okay, I can. Okay, I forget which one of these is AoE. Single enemy. First of all, is all enemies sick. I'm just activating that for the fun of it. Okay, if it pops up. Alright, remember, first of all, do not kill them. You can't hurt them, though. Don't kill them, Percival! Percival, no! It's okay, they lived. The rotating BB billboard in the background is also pretty funny. Okay, let's see. I can use this here. I'm gonna think go. Try to see if I can kill him with these 3 cards. Let's find out. Damn it! I just missed. It's all right. The greed got the better of me. So this one guy is gonna have like the worst day of his life. All right, goodbye, guys. Ow. Okay. There. For a regular dude, you have to be like freaking the fuck out. But maybe BB has made it so like you expect something like this to just kind of pop up and hit you. Okay. Next part we go. Huh? That's weird. Weren't there more of us weren't there more of us than this? Yeah, one of us is slacking off like it's her only true calling. Hey you, what do you think you're doing? Come, master, let's leave the barbarism to the... Barbarism? Yeah, because the barbarian... Barbarism seems just wrong. Barbarism, okay. Let's leave the barbarism to the others and head somewhere safer. In fact, why don't we take this opportunity to go for a nice walk? You can't truly get a sense of a city if all you do is stay in a car. It's only by walking the streets with a companion, perhaps even while holding hands, that one can truly properly feel the beating heart of a city. Sorry, you still need to do your job. You really think you can steal a march on Matt? I mean, abandon your duties without us noticing? Now come on, get back to work. Work. Right, I almost forgot. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but I'm counting on you to represent Latin America. Birdbrain and Kukulakan are too dumb. Vitez, are you the reason I did not get either one of them in a swimsuit? Because if you are, I am going to have to heavily debate you being my favorite male character. This is like the greatest betrayal I've ever felt personally. What do you mean, brother? They're certainly not the most elegant servants, but I've never thought of them as stupid. They act on instinct, not logic, and it's forever blowing up in their faces. What is it that... what is that if not stupid? But you're not like them. You're aware of your position and you understand the stakes, right? Something's going on in that Dubai place. Find out who is the real enemy there and deal with them. You can gratify yourself after that's done. Got it? That's the great Tezcatlipoca for you. He can be a downright terrifying when he really wants to make a point. Alright then, I suppose I can pull my weight for now. Besides, there's no need to rush. I'm sure I'll have plenty of other opportunities to spend time alone with Master. This event is like 40 days long. Oh, I know that look in her eyes. That's the look of a woman who regrets nothing. I know it real good. I appreciate the assistance. All that's left now is to remove that barricade. Come on, let's get to work. Are you just gonna hit a barricade over and over and over again? He could. He honestly could. Alright, because she got left out the last time. She'll be back this time. We use Bartholomew, and I always see Karna, so... go like this. Come out, Bert. Get off the damn phone. Stop grinding for go, and I need you to get on the stage.
Still on it.
Still on that phone. Bro, I love this phone. Alright, let's see. When you don't know what to do, just simply activate all abilities and it'll be fine. Oh, it's a one-on-one battle, okay. Did I start with the wrong one? Oops, I did. I didn't look at that. I didn't look very carefully. I thought I had 4 Tenoch spider thingies. Oh, I can't even do her Noble Phantasm for here. Alright, Bart. It's your turn. That's right, Bart. Show him what's up. Show him what's good. Kill the shit out of this one wall. He never is dropping that phone. The grind never stops. I just realized she's buffing up an NP that she cannot use. Mine. Yoshi. Alright, get him, Bart. Yeah, fuck him up, Bart. Is that a fucking camel? Pretty cool. I can do Bart's MP, which I am gonna do.
He did all the fucking work.
He did do all the work. This is the Bart solo game, basically. Oh, but I can do the... Oh. I need to see the new animation. This door is about to get completely fucked up. There we go. It is really funny that he never drops that phone. The grind never ends. Great job, everyone. Thank you for your help. Alright, let's get on the road. Now that traffic is moving again, it won't be a long drive. You said BB is waiting for us at the Burj Khalifa, right? Well, more accurately, she'll be waiting for you at the Dubai Fountain near the Dubai Mall. That's the only entrances to the Burj Khalifa. There used to be more entrances over at the mall, but we decided to change that to make things more straightforward. It's very important to be straightforward after all. More new places, huh? I don't suppose you'd be kind enough to tell us Dubai newbies more about them, would you? Very well. In fact, this might be the perfect time to give you a quick rundown of Dubai as a whole. Get ready for a history lesson. Let me pull up the good old Dubai fact book. Broadly speaking, this Dubai of the future is divided into 5 different areas. Let's briefly go over each of them. First, the Southeast District. This area is still very well developed. It currently has the most vacant properties of any district. This is also where the Marion Hotel, where you will be staying, can be found. The further south from the city center you go, the more desert it is out there waiting for you. For those of you who come from a region without sand, it would be a great place to experience the desert's unique pleasures. Dubai's Southwest District contains its traditional marketplace, the Silk area. I'd recommend it most, especially if you have any interest in vigorous haggling with local merchants. Marketplace must be all kinds of shops that have stood there for a long time. A place for people and products to come and go in ways no modern building could ever hope to match. You humans do love to trade, don't you? The Northwest District is the newly developed beach and resort area. That it has both a desert and a world-class marine resort is one of Dubai's greatest strengths. So you're saying here I can find those with hidden eyes in both the desert and the beach? That sounds amazing. I'm gonna show them my account. The Northeast area is the financial district, packed with high-rise buildings. It's essentially Dubai's economic hub. It's also home to a futuristic museum and the enormous Dubai Frame Observatory. You can also see a gigantic Ferris wheel at the beach. Here, it's a real sight to behold, especially when it lights up at night. And last, but certainly not least, we have the downtown area, right in the city center. In addition to its biggest landmark, the Burj Khalifa, and the Dubai Fountain, which also serves as the Burj Khalifa's entrance, this is also where you'll find the Dubai Mall, a commercial complex of truly colossal scale. There's plenty more I could tell you about each area, but this should do for an overview. This is all mostly in line with what I expected, but parts of it seem different somehow. Maybe that's just because this is 2030. I could also be that Caldea's database entry was just incomplete. Either way, I suppose we could focus on what we can learn on site rather than rely on potential outdated information. Oh, would you look at that? It seems we reached our destination while I was talking. Welcome to Dubai Fountain, aka the Burj Khalifa's entrance. A lot of fucking purple on the screen right now. Well, actually, we're just in front of the entrance right now. As you can see, the fountain plaza that leads inside the Burj Khalifa is currently blocked off. But don't worry, that's just BB drawing things out. What about the red carpet? This looks like the kind of thing they usually reserve for movie stars. That's exactly what it is. As far as their supporters are concerned, she's the brightest star there is. There she is! She's just as gorgeous as ever! Baby, over here! Is that? Welcome everyone to my Dubai, a Dubai filled with joy and happiness. As the ruler of this wonderful city and the most glamorous version of myself ever to exist, I, BB Dubai, extend to you a most heartfelt welcome to my city. It is still maybe one of the most insane Ascension ones they've ever given to any summer unit, I think, ever. And it's not technically a summer outfit at all. Okay. We've been going for about an hour, so I think it's a good place to stop it off here. But join me next. I don't know if it's going to become the next video will be out tomorrow. It might just give a little bit more space just because these videos are going to be longer. So maybe give a little bit more time to breathe. Plus, I might actually just release other videos in the in-between. But either it will be 2 days from now, probably. It's like, and if it's not there, it's because I put another video up. Because I do have to also remember to talk about BB Dubai at some point. But anyway, thank you very much for watching if you made it this far, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until next time, best of luck to you. Bye-bye.